Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This week's bonus video is a color street video where I try to use a pedicure set and get a pedicure and a manicure all in one. I will tell you it was quite the experience. I did this on a Facebook Live, so this is obviously voiced over. But first I just wanted to show you everything that comes in a packet. So you get the nail strips. I'm using the Anyfin Goes from the pedicure line. You also get an alcohol prep pad and a file. One tip for you guys is when you do open your package to cut it at the very edge of the package so that you can seal your leftover strips in that original packaging using a straightener or an iron. It'll save your strips and allow you to use them again. Each set does come with 16 individual nail strips, and I'm just showing you here how easily they are to tear apart from each other. I want to take a second to talk about the things that I have in the background. I have my miniature straightener to help seal the packages if there are any leftovers. I have a top coat that I use that I love. I've got an alcohol prep pad, a cuticle pusher, and a file in addition to the alcohol prep pad and the file that came with the set. Alright, so let's get into it. The first thing that I'm going to do is use the cuticle pusher to push back my cuticles on my toes. I had already filed and shaped my nails, taken all the polish off and everything prior to shooting this video. You want to push back your cuticles because you don't want the nail strip to be on the cuticles when you lay down the strip, and that'll create some pull up, and then things will get caught on them, and then that's when the nails will start to chip off pretty easily. The next thing you're going to see me do is using the file to go and just lightly scuff up the top of the nail. You definitely don't have to do that, but I do because I think that it helps the nails stick a little bit better. Okay, so here in just a second I will be using the alcohol prep pad to swipe across all of my nails, and I do that for a couple of reasons. One, it gets all of the extra shavings from the filing that I just did, it gets that off, and then it also takes off all of the excess oils that your nails naturally produce, and by getting rid of that, it's just going to ensure that your nail strip sticks to your nails as best as possible. Okay, so something else that I realized is that I don't know how to stay inside the frame of my camera and do a Facebook Live at the same time. What I'm doing now is using the smallest nail set or nail strip on the set to try and use it on my pinky toe, and it's too small for my pinky toe. It's not wide enough. So you're seeing me file down my nails. I'm going to go through with an alcohol prep pad, I think, and pretty much doing the exact same things that I did to my toes, I'm doing to my fingernails, and I'm going to try and use that very small strip on my pinky nail. Spoiler, it doesn't work, and I end up having to toss out that nail strip, and then that same size on the other set of nail strips I put inside of a baggie to try and save for later, thinking I might be able to do an accent, but I ended up just throwing it out because I had 2 nails left over, and I obviously didn't fit on my fingers anyway. So now that I realize that the smallest size does nothing for me, I move on to the next smallest size, and that one is going to work for my pinky toe. You have to take off the top plastic film that covers the nail set, and then underneath there's another set that you have to peel off from, just like a sticker, and so that'll make the adhesive side kind of show, and you'll tell, I mean, it's sticky. So you're going to put that down on your nail and press pretty firmly, in my opinion, and then I use the other part of the cuticle pusher to kind of help me out get that nail strip off of my nail, and I use then the other half of that nail strip on my pinky finger. And because it's not really shaped well for that, because it's, I'm using the side that just came off my pinky toe, I did have to do a lot of work to try and fit it to my nail. It was kind of challenging, and this isn't the first time that I've tried to use a single set as a manicure and a pedicure, but it is the first time I've used a pedicure set to try and do this. And what I found is I think that it's easier to go use a manicure set as a manicure and pedicure than it is to use a pedicure set to do what I'm doing. Because the pedicure sets are shaped just a lot differently than the manicure sets, it helps a lot of people when you go to put them on your toes because of the way the nail beds fall. but personally, I didn't really have troubles using the manicure set as a pedicure. So if I were to do this again, I mean, I will. I want to try it again because now that I've kind of got a good idea of what I'm doing, I want to try it again because that's how you get better at everything, right? I mean, you try and you keep trying until you get better and it gets easier. So, yeah, I would like to try this again now that I know kind of how things are going. But with that being said, I do think for me it was easier to get that manicure set into a pedicure. What I'm going to do now is turn on some background music, I think, and go through the rest of me trying to figure this out honestly because I go in and out of frame often, and I do apologize for that. Multitasking is not my forte, but I did finally get the shaping on the fingernails down by the last few nails. I will say that I did get my cuticle a couple of times, and I've picked at them. At this point now, it's been a couple of days, and I'm missing a chunk of my index finger because I just started picking at it. But overall, I was pretty happy with everything and how it turned out. But I'm going to turn on some music and just let the footage play. So if you're wondering how I chose to go from my pinkies in towards my thumbs, that is the best way to apply the Color Street sets because you use your thumb to apply a lot of your sets and take off the excess. So you'll see that I do my dominant thumb the very last, and then I use the cuticle pusher to help get the strip off so that I don't damage the thumb on my non-dominant hand. In just a second, you'll see me using a top coat from Orly that I ordered on Amazon. Color Street does have a top coat strip called Clear as Day, and that is what you're supposed to use in replacement of a top coat that's a liquid. Honestly, I find that this just works so much better on my nails. Everybody's genetic makeup is so different, so the top coat from Color Street may work best for you. This is what works best for me, and it's very quick drying. I'll have it linked in the description below. But that is it, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video, and if you want to learn more about Color Street, join my Facebook group. It's going to be linked in the description below as well. And yeah, that is it. That is how I used a pedicure set from Color Street to get a pedicure and a manicure. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and that you hit the notification bell so you get notified anytime that I put up a new video, especially this summer. There's going to be plenty. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!